Hello, happy Sunday everybody. Welcome to this Season 12 matchup between Cavern Angels Jade and Black Sabacc Squadron. I'm Decoy Tango, here for you for this match, which we will get underway very shortly. Just joining the match now, the game is up. Just waiting for the remaining players to jump in. That gives me a few seconds just to throw up a section here. And we should be good to go. Oh no, what's going on with my game? That's not good. Just bear with me. What is happening? Aha! That's also not good. Huh. Okay. Let me just see if I can fix this, folks. Okay, that looks better. Phew! How are we doing, people? How is your Sunday going? Hope all is well. That was a bit of a panicked start with things not quite playing ball, but we are ready to rock. So I'm ready, teams are ready, let's get this game underway. And here we go. We have Cavern Angels Jade with Wookie Cheeks, Sea Wrench, Train, Senor Machete, and Blackheart G60 for the Empire side. And over on the New Republic for Black Sabacc Squadron, we have Homunculus, otherwise known as Hunk, Edmund Fonda, Cronus Sarin, Silence, and Schneeflicken. So this should be a good game. Two pretty evenly matched teams. But it's been BSS that have been making great strides this season, playing fantastically well. They've really upped their game, improved things, been practicing hard, working on a few elements of their matches, and it's paying off. They've had some excellent results so far this season. So just waiting for the clock to tick down. This is obviously a best of 2 × 2 series, so 4 matches in all. The first of those will see CA Jade as the higher ranked team take Empire, and Black Sabacc will be on New Republic. Then they will switch over. That game will be on, the first 2 games will be on Zavian Abyss, and then the second 2 matches will see Black Sabacc stay on Empire and play on Esseles, and then a final map with Black Sabacc moving back to New Republic and Jade back to Empire for the final game again on Esseles. Hey Fame, how you doing? Always a pleasure, buddy. If I'm free and available to do it, very happy to cast these matches. Really enjoy watching them. So yeah, it's really good. And here we go. We get this first game on Zavian Abyss underway. How's your weekend going, Fame? And there is the MC-75 exiting hyperspace with Homunculus, Schneeflicken, Cronus, Silence, and Edmund Fonda. And a slight change in that BSS have been doing this a little bit. They have been switching Schnee onto Y-Wing. So let's take a look here, and we have Silence with double ions, Schneeflicken in the Y-Wing with standard farm loadout, Homunculus with ICT and multi-lot missiles, Edmund Fonda with ion missiles and concussion missiles, and it's Cronus taking the support. So this is BSS just mixing things up a little bit. Schnee is the normal support, and Cronus there with marks and resupplies. Over on the CAJ side, we have Train in the Defender with ion missiles and ASMs. Sea Wrench is taking ion missiles and concussion missiles, which is interesting because I think he normally takes double ions. Wookie Cheeks with the standard support loadout in the Reaper of marks and supplies. Blackheart with the standard farm in the TIE Bomber, and Senor Machete with ion bombs and multi-lot missiles. And Cronus has gone down while I've been talking, but the morale's still very heavily in favour of BSS here with 50 seconds to go in this opening. Senor Machete go on a pack of juicy X-Wings, and managed to get any ordnance off there, but missing the Golo, of course. But taking a look at Edmund, the morale hanging on by a thread though. Let's switch across. Silence under a lot of pressure here from somebody, looks like from Blackheart. Wookie Cheeks has gone down in the meantime, but BSS get the opening and we'll go on attack. Silence though, very, very low. He's going to have to, well, gets a resupply. So he is the ion torp carrier, so we'll just stay and see if he gets this torp off. Plus resupply there from Cronus, and there goes the torp and the ion missile, and both connect. I don't think marks were on, unfortunately, but shields pretty much down on Delta. Cronus went down in the meantime, and Delta's shields are down. So a lot of PK pressure always from Jade, of course. Schnee goes to strip the upper turrets, but she's low, she's coming under a lot of pressure. Let's have a look at, yes, Train the Sea Wrench is also, no, Sea Wrench burning the Corvette, so let's just stay with Train. If Train just catches Schneeflocken there, just caught that pick. He will now switch across to Silence, who's also low and marked, but doing these crazy orbits. And the fire missile slamming into the hull of the light cruiser there. But, there's the Silence on one. I think he just lost his pattern a little bit there. Gets the clutch resupply, but Train stuck to him like glue. That is going to let him get away as the hull climbs back up to 50%. We've almost got the flip here though, just a couple more AI, and there it goes. Cronus gets picked again, and that's a good defense from CA Jade. So let's take a look here. So we have, say, no iron torpedo on the field for Jade, so the shield strip will likely be a little bit slower. Marks are on though. Sea Wrench gets the iron missile out. Train getting his iron missile as well, but he is now, he needs a resupply because he's out of iron missiles. Put the cheeks down. And shields are stubbornly still up. Oh, and Sea Wrench low. Two very strong PK sides, so there's going to be a lot of murdercating here. Oh, and Sea Wrench goes down. Senor Machete goes down, so this is a very strong defense from BSS. The shields are barely down on the sea frigate. Just to stay with Blackheart, dumping hull there, but Blackheart now low. Cronus down again. See Silence there. That looks like Blackheart to me. Oh, but Silence takes a bit of a bonk, I think, from one of his own AI, and the resupply comes in. Edmund Fonda, meanwhile. And just the last few A coming in. The Raiders not worth burning as the flip comes, and BSS will go on attack. We'll stick with Edmund.
Raider down. Nice one, Vanguard. We're advancing on the enemy fleet. The Corvette is
It's BSS that get the better of the opening attacks, but there's not much in it, so just that advantage from winning the opening really that's relevant so far here. Hey Soul, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope your Sunday's going well. So let's just stay. We'll move to Hunk, see what Hunk is up to, stripping the turrets on the top side of Delta, I believe. No, it's probably Charlie, isn't it? Yep, Charlie. So sort of splitting their damage here, I think. Edmund Fonda. No, there. Silence has gone down. And morale is at just under half, but a good amount of work going into these two cruisers. Of course, they're really close together, so it's easy to rotate. Oh, but now Hunt comes under some pressure. Silence will be coming back out. Let's have a look at Train again. Train has got Cronus in his sights. Cronus at 10. Ducking and diving, dodging and weaving. But that's trouble for Cronus. The knee goes down, and that's enough to get Jade back on attack. So, an interesting match so far. Let's see what Jade can do on this attack. Ordnance coming in to... Yep. Shields go down on Delta, and Train will switch across in the Defender to start the hull of Charlie then. Farm starting to come in for Black Sabacc Squadron. Let's have a look at Machete. Really strong player, Machete. Great OBJ, great farm. Loading those rotary cannons on the Nebula frigate with absolute ease, and Mark's coming back on. Charlie frigate will they burn through here, or will leave that for the outer phase and go on this work on Delta? I imagine the Raider is still up. Let's go and check. Yep, Raider is still circulating Delta. And Machete, Raider goes down as I say that. Charlie out of phase will And it looks like Machete going back to get ready for farm. Train, I think this whole attack phase has been on a very low hull. Not quite that low. He's on one and a prayer. Don't bonk, buddy. Ooh. Train gets back, but I think he's being pursued. And yep, there's silence in creating trouble. But Train's not. No! Oh, Train! Sorry, Train bonks. That has to be said is so unfortunate. Yes, indeed. So unfortunate. But there comes the flip. But with the immediate burn of out of phase there. But how unfortunate. Looks like the Cheeks may have gone back as well. Let's give some love to Schnee. That light cruiser is not long for this galaxy, and indeed it goes down, and BSS will get in on their first flagship attack on the Zavian Abyss as New Republic.
The Empire just lost a cruiser.
And they have a pretty full morale bar to do that. Now they know they've been practicing their underside strips, so Schnee going in, looking at the tractor beams and these turrets, getting in under the shields, so doing some strip work before shields are even down. Skimming the surface of the underside of the ISD there, but Schnee is low and Schnee goes down. Silence with the plasburst orbits that will burn through the shield gens pretty quickly. 29, 18, they take about 10 or 11, and there we go. 10 or 11 damage to each volley of the plasburst there. And Dobbs back full power, just for good measure. This has been a very strong attack for BSS. Oh, and there's a nice Blackheart just hanging in space there, dunked. And too much for the to be ignored by the plasburst of Silence. Silence now tracted. You can see destroyed one of the tractor beams, but not the other. But this has been a very strong attack. They've taken a shield gen, they've taken power. They've taken several weak spots, and the hull of the ISD is looking already around about half. Silence low though, and Edmund has gone down in the meantime. I was busy focusing on Silence there, but back to Senor Machete just as the call to attack comes in for CA Jade. So Jade are going to need basically to one phase the MC-75. It's doable, of course. A lot of morale already coming in for BSS, but they will get 15 more morale as Blackheart goes down there. But they will get 15 more morale once this cruiser goes down. Homunculus is low. Your Machete fancies a bit of that. And goes down, and it'll be back on to Delta. This has been a very good defense from BSS though, despite that pick-off hunk. And they will have 3/4 of a morale bar, or let's call it 2/3. Machete coming in, looking like he is going to take. Oh, I like this approach, coming in from sort of around by power. You can dip under the shields and get a good amount of time. Oh, but and of course he's ion bombing. So I'm not quite sure what the plan was there, because I think he was ion bombing under the shields. Surely he's not trying to ion bomb power. That would be impressive. Cronus down again, Machete down, Train down. Wookie Cheeks is in the hangar, it's only C-Wrench up now, as and he goes down as well. Wookie Cheeks back out, but that was pretty much a team wipe, which I'm going to call it again. That's am I going to call it again? Yeah, that's unfortunate. So let's join BSS for this attack. Shields come back up on the ISD, but they're easily brute forceable. This is a full morale bar attack. Shields almost down. Shields are down. Some AI comes in. Beg your pardon, that was Schnee going down there in the Y-wing. Homunculus looking at targeting. That's interesting, because I don't think they're going to need to oop this. Oh, but takes a bonk. It goes down. Unfortunate. Silence coming back round, clouds bursting. The Star Destroyer is at 14 and they've got plenty of morale. They should be okay from here. I presume, yeah, but Silence is firing those plasbursts and his conks. The ISD is at 1. There it goes. GG's. Game number 1 goes to Sabacc Squadron.
The Empire won't anytime soon.
Yeah, I agree, Trevor. They've really come on, haven't they? I know you play with them a lot. I'm sure they've picked up a lot from you as well from playing with and against you. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard then. Smishlocken it is that leads the board for Black Sabacc. 2 kills, 3 deaths, 53 AI on Zavian, that is awesome, and 49,000 capship damage. Silence, 3 kills, 1 death, 98,000 capship damage. Edmund Fonda with the 2 kills, 1 death, 32,000 capship. Hunk with 4 kills, 4 deaths, 22 AI, 29,000 capship damage. And Cronus really bullied there, 8 deaths for him. Such is life learning to be a support player in the SCL. And for Jade, we've got Blackheart with 3 kills, 3 deaths, 13 AI, 60,000 capship damage. Senor Machete, 3 kills, 2 deaths, 33 AI, 57,000 capship damage. Wikicheeks died 3 times. Train with 7 kills, 4 deaths, 24,500 capship damage. And Sea Wrench with 1 death. Sorry, 1 kill, 2 deaths, and 53,000 capship damage. Okay. Let's settle up the predictions. Run a quick ad as well, just so we get ready for the next lobby. Okay. We will just wait for the ad break to finish, and we're waiting for the last player to load into this game as well. And while we're doing that, I need to switch these over. And it is BSS taking game 1. Just waiting for the final player to load in. Good to have your company on this Sunday. Hope you're having a good one. And here we go with Edmund Fonda loading in. And we are good to go. Anytime you're ready, folks, we can get this game going. So, will we see Schneeflöcken in her more customary support in this game, or will BSS persist with Cronus in that support role? Schnee is really good at both, to be honest with you. I think she's definitely an A-tier support. And but she rocks a bomber as well, so as you saw from the numbers she posted in the last game, a very accomplished player and a stalwart of the BSS team. So here we go on the flagship of the New Republic with Wookie Cheeks, Sea Wrench, Senor Machete, Trame, and Blackheart. And no emoting, no matched uniforms. We've got, looks like 3 out of the 4 matched there. Just Trame letting the side down there. And over on the hangar, on the bridge rather, of the ISD for Black Sabacc Squadron, we have Edmund Fonda, Silence, Grey David, Cronus Sarin, and Schneeflucken. In their more or less matching outfits. I think maybe David isn't wearing the same outfit. And here come the emotes. Well done, BSS, with the power. Good to see. Good to see Edmund and David letting the side down there, but looking very full of concentration. At the culmination of this match, we have another double header, which is going to be cast by Lauren. So as soon as this match is over, we will raid her stream and get you over to that. She is covering a couple of games featuring GMT. One of those against Laser Rangers, I think, and I can't remember who the... that's Laser Rangers... used to be called Starlight Brigade. What are they called now? Kyber Eclipse, I think. That game is starting shortly, but stick with us here for the conclusion of this match. And as I say, we will get you over to Lauren's stream at the conclusion of this. And here we go, the second match on Zavian Abyss with Wookie Cheeks, Blackheart, Senor Machete, Sea Wrench, and Train all flying out for Cavern Angels Jade. And we'll do a quick run through to see if there's anything. We've got ICT and Golos for Blackheart. Train with fire missiles and concussion missiles. Senor Machete with the standard farm loadout. Sea Wrench, conks and iron missiles for them as well. And Wookie Cheeks with marks and resupplies. Meanwhile, Edmund Fonda has ASMs and iron missiles in his defender. Silence in the bomber this time, so Silence with the standard farm loadout of Golos and multi-lock missiles. It's triple bomber because David has MLMs and Golos as well in his bomber. Cronus taking some heat already but gets the resupply. MLMs and Golo for him as well, and it is indeed Schneeflucken in the Reaper. And a much stronger opening from CA Jade this time around. Lots of heat coming in as Schnee doing her best to keep her team alive, but she's back herself for a resupply, I think, or at least hiding in the bubble there. Cronus is low, so resupply goes out there. Wookie Cheeks has gone down in the meantime. David getting some heat here from Blackheart. So Blackheart looking at the PK rather than the farm, and Blackheart in trouble. And I'm not sure which of the Black Sabacc Squadron is hunting them. It looks like it's Silence who's actually doing a bit of murder bombing, looking at Sea Wrench. Marks on Sea Wrench, don't joust the bomber. Sea Wrench goes down. And that brings morale back to halfway, and it's a well-contested opening here between these two teams. Punch and counter-punch, but BSS now pick up the lead, although some good farm coming in, but Raider goes down for BSS, so BSS within a few AI, a pack of AI of taking it, or a pick indeed, and I'm not quite sure who went down. I'd say I think they did, it must have been AI coming in, but anyway, it's BSS who are on attack, and we will... looks like Schnee is back resupplying. Cronus very, very low. And Schnee will be looking to get that resup out on Cronus. Shield's beginning to be stripped. Looks like Cronus went down before Schnee could get the resupply out. David, though, will get the benefit of that with a resupply instead. But let's have a look at this triple bubble down. Oh, David dunked and goes down. So Silence, the only remaining bomber right now of the three. Edmund in a defender, of course. Shields go down on Charlie, and Silence will start. Oh, he takes a little look at Machete there instead of shooting the big ship. He does a great job though of switching onto some offensive PK from time to time, but back on the OBJ now. Oh, but takes a bonk. The multi-drift there just sent him straight into the cruiser, and I think we can agree that's unfortunate. Yes, indeed. So Not much work done on this phase for BSS, and there comes the call to attack. So a brilliant defense there from Jade. They'll be pleased with that one. Oh, heat coming in for Silence. Can Silence survive this? Wookie Cheek's getting some severe heat as well, though. I am in the wrong place here, so... is it plasma? Oh no, it's standard lasers for Sea Wrench. Wookie Cheeks has gone down. Train out of all boxes, but using burst lasers to maximum effect, but the desperately needs a resupply for those ion torpedoes because the shields are still up on Charlie. Now hanging on, there they go finally. So shields down and still morale pretty good for them. David did go down, I missed that, and uh-oh, train is in trouble and bonks and goes down. Machete on the underside of Charlie. This is the morale now beginning to come in for BSS as Sea Wrench goes down. So the big damage dealers of the two X-Wings are out at the moment, and it's down to Blackheart and Senor Machete. And Blackheart is actually back resupplying, so even more on the shoulders of Senor Machete. And Raider goes down, and a good defense from BSS. There it comes. Nothing out of phasable there. Machete's going to have to get back and get on the farm as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, my former squad mate David is having a little nibble at the train on the way in. Sends down some MLMs and the resupply comes in as well. Following his Raider in. Come on David, you need to get in and shoot the big ships. He loves that murder bomber though. Can he get the pick on Blackheart? The rotary going for... no, he switches off to the Raider, but oh, some heat coming in on David. And Silence low as well, so Silence and David both low in their bombers. Silence spiralling home though. I think he'll probably get out from there. Blackheart has gone down. And the train is looking at Sneak looking here. I think the resupply that she sent out there was destroyed. So train coming in and now we'll look to burn Raider. David went down and so did Edmund in the meantime, so we're having a lot of murdercation here. Can I get across to the scoreboard? We've got 5 kills and for Jade and 6 kills for BSS already. So it's a bit of a bloodbath in the tunnel. That is Zavian. But there comes the flip and CA Jade will go back on attack again. Train just taking a look at Silence. Not a bad thing to do because if you take your eye off him, he'll pop up behind you and rotary you to nothing. But the resupply comes in and Jade really needs to get on the capships here. I don't think that it's going to be a high outer phase if that's what Silence is doing. And be better just getting in and getting a capship challenge yourself. Cronus has gone down in the meantime, as has Cheeks. And Machete also PKing. Shoot the big ships, guys! Sea Wrench PKing. Wookie Cheeks just coming back out. Blackheart. Blackheart doing some OBJ. They do have good morale, but they need to get Charlie to out of phaseable and then start working on Delta. As I say, both these teams are pretty PK heavy. CAJ, of course, is one of their main PKers in Ujason. Shields go down on Delta. Charlie is out of phaseable, but it's a relatively high out of phase, so we still want to bring it down too low. Train it is with morale at half as the the morale trickles in for the SS, and there comes the Raider, so a big slug of AI. The out of phase is on as Charlie Frigate is at 7. And meanwhile, they will try and get Delta as low as they possibly can. Bombers really probably ought to think about getting on defence and lining up a pack. That's the easiest thing to do, but Delta not stripped there, so good placed Golo from Senor Machete would have seen off many of those turrets, which is good, but there comes the call to defend. Sea Wrench has gone down, Schneeflicken also down, and David is coming back for a resupply. Let's have a look at Edmund Fonda. He is looking at Cheeks. Cheeks trying to get in, but getting harassed. Edmund Fonda getting in, but getting harassed by somebody. Kramer's gone down. And I missed that. That's burst lasers on the defender for Edmund Fonda, I think. First standards on my defender myself. Each to their own. Make them work. Switch across to rotaries burning, and they will burn through here. Raider is still up, so they will have to burn through, and they will go on the MC-75 attack with 2/3 of a morale bar. Silence going for the visual right shield gen, dodging and weaving in. Rotary goes for Golos, and a volley of MLMs take that shield gen down to 2, and a tickle as it comes back round. We'll see the end of that visual right shield gen. Good work there. Schneeflicken down again. And Silence just missing the gen there, unfortunately. Edmund's gone down now. Cronus low. Let's take a look at the PK. Sea Wrench is looking at Raider, which will go down real soon. And there comes the call to attack. Very back and forth, very PK heavy. And the left shield gen we saw go down for the MC-75. Other than that, it's pretty much unhurt. So we will have Jade on attack, and look at the kills racked up here. 11 already for Jade and 10 for BSS. We knew this was going to be a bloodthirsty match. Sea Wrench in on the remaining light cruiser. And let's see if Cheeks has Silence targeted, trying to evade. There goes the light cruiser, so it's a 3/4 morale attack.
Excellent.
Wookie Cheeks already in and gets marked out, that's good, but getting some hassle. Edmund Fonda following Cheeks there, but Cheeks is able to pull away. And instead switching across to the Raider. But Cheeks has done a good job there, and Sea Wrench on the visual right, visual left gen, I think. The right is down, so I'm sure they will look to burn power next. And Sea Wrench has an iron missile just for that purpose. Marks are on, so the iron missile will take this, and there goes power and the call to defend. So it's a slugfest, but one good defense, and Jade can do this for sure. So that was a good attack from them. But Blackheart, Trame and Sea Wrench have gone down in the effort, so it's going to be a slow start to this attack, and Edmund is going to look to pile on the pressure as he comes back around. And let's take a look at the bombers. Silence already in and doing damage to the remaining shield gen. They've got a full morale bar to work with here, and that gen is not going to last too much longer, I feel. Wookie Cheeks has gone down again. A lot of PK here. David coming in, looking at that shield gen, which is still up and at 39. Morale bar has barely moved. Just a couple of AI have come in so far, but we know Jade can do very, very strong PK defenses, and indeed, Edmund goes down. David in on the gen, and he'll get it. So the shields go down, and the MC-75 is undefended. And here comes the heat, though. What can CA Jade do? They need a fast PK defense here. Morale is at half. David is in trouble. Silence is in trouble. Schneeflucken has gone down. Edmund Fonda still in the hangar, waiting to respawn. David goes down. They just need one pick and some AI now. Is Raider still up? Raider is still up. They're going to need it fast though. Silence erupting back. Silence goes down. What a great defense from Jade, and they are on. Let's go. Will BSS attempt the out of phase? It's going to be a base race, I feel, here. How well did they strip the underside of the ISD? This is an exciting game. Jade are piling in, and I'm not sure if anybody is on the out of phase so far for BSS, but it's coming. We'll keep an eye on the attack on the MC-75 as well. But Wookie Cheeks in, doing what they can. Sea Wrench is in trouble. Sea Wrench goes down. Blackheart down. Surely they can finish off the ISD. It's at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 13, 12, 11. Are there any weak spots available that have not yet been taken? Let's have a look at Train. That plate is already destroyed. The ISD hanging on at 4. This has been a great comeback from Jade to come back from losing the opening. And there goes the ISD. Jade take game 2. And a fantastic game there for CA Jade. GG's, both teams. What a great matchup. And we'll take a quick look at the scoreboard. It's Senor Machete leading the board. 1 kill, 67 AI. Unbelievable. 68,500 cap ship damage. 7 kills and 5 deaths for Blackheart. 15 AI and 52,000 cap ship damage. Sea Wrench with the 3 kills, 5 deaths. 70,000 cap ship damage. Train, 5 kills, 3 deaths and 36,000 cap ship damage. And 4 deaths for Wookie Cheeks. Meanwhile, for BSS, Silence, 7 kills, 2 deaths, 24 AI, 90,000 cap ship damage. David with 4 kills, 5 deaths, 23 AI, 40,000 cap ship damage. Schneeflocken died 4 times, unusual for her. Cronus with 1 kill, 4 deaths, 29 AI and 51,000 caps. And Edmund Fonda with 1 kill, 4 deaths and 15,000 cap ship damage. I'm guessing we're going to stay in the same lobby. And we will switch maps to, I believe, Esseles, is it? Did I say? I think so. So, just time for me to level up the scores at 1 each. And indeed to settle the prediction real quick. Not that anybody actually bet, but, it's Jade that take game 2. And just in case anybody wants to, we will run another prediction. Okay, let's have a quick look. I don't use the caster's booth very much, but good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well. And we're just waiting, as you can see, for the final player to load in. I think in future I need this camera to be considerably smaller. But yeah, Trevor, shocked that the BSS MC-75 attack got stopped. Me too, man. That was a clutch defense from Jade. They did fantastically well. And there we go. The last player loads back in and we will be ready to rock. So let's get back to the gameplay. I don't know why the unfortunate thing ran there, but it did, and we are ready to rock. As we say, the teams stay on the same faction, so Black Sabacc will stay as Empire, Jade will stay as New Republic, but the map has changed to Esseles. And for CA Jade, we have Wookie Cheeks, Senor Machete, Train, under some pressure. Let's see who is after her. Axel Train is looking for David here to try and suppress that fire. Himself has to, oh, probably actually, oh, and that's it. David goes down, it's a good pick. Silence also low. I'm losing my voice. Train switches to, and Silence very low as well. They're now looking at the Raider, and that will do it, and the Raider goes down, and Jade get the first attack, so let's see how advanced Wookiee Cheeks is. Just waiting for Marks to come back up as they are going towards that Delta light cruiser. Did the Marks go on? There they go, there go the Marks. Cheeks with Iron Primers, of course, helping to burn the shields of Delta. Train has gone down in the meantime. Sea Wrench getting some heat as well, waiting for the iron missiles to come on cooldown, but the shields on Delta go down. Cronus looking pretty low. Sea Wrench will be tempted to have a look at Cronus, because Cronus is hangered and comes back out. Grey David is dunked there. Sea Wrench dunked. Can he recover? Very, very low. Sea Wrench is probably going to be on Sea Wrench. The resupply comes in, but it's not enough as Sea Wrench goes down. Good pick from Homunculus there. Great stuff. And but morale is for a reasonably fast farm map. Morale is taking time coming in. Alpha already down at the low part. Hunk will switch across and start burning the Raider. That will give them the flip. More morale coming in. Blackheart, yep, already the stay in. It's nice and stripped, I think. Something else under there. So 8. Don't sell out for it, buddy. Blackheart. Discretion is the better part of Valor, and we'll go back down through the dish. The outer phase is almost completed by somebody. Take a look, indeed it goes down, so they are farming. Cronus has gone down, and shields down on Charlie Frigate though, so rotary can start going Bert, and there is David in on target already. Overcharged rotary cuts through those nebulons relatively quickly, as do a volley of MLMs. Oh, some splash damage there as well. Schneeflecken is low in the Reaper. He's on her, but quick morale. Coming in from Jade here. There's been a good defence. Livened up, of course, with the quick power phase as well. David is running back. Silence coming under some pressure. Let's take a look at the flexes for Jade. And there is Silence. A little ways away and running back. Train, meanwhile, in a little bit of trouble, but burns the Raider, and that's enough to put them on attack. Homunculus, 27.
Imperial Raider destroyed.
So
a Republic Corvette is targeting our cruiser. Take it down.
let's take a look at what Silence is up to. Looks like he is going to dump a 9 torpedo onto the Corvette, which will burn the shields instantly, and they can get to work on a fast Raider burn. That will definitely be the plan here. But damage already coming in on Delta. And there's a pick though on Blackheart. Missed that one. Sea Wrench and Missile Train coming in there, dumping ordnance as well. So Delta now at 40, and falling pretty fast. They have a choice now as to whether to burn through here and get a flagship attack in, perhaps get a shield generator. If they can remain unscathed, Blackheart will be back out now. Or do they leave for the outer phase? They're not going to have the choice because the Raider is still up. The Corvette. Oh no, the Corvette goes down. So that's interesting that. Well, clearly Sea Wrench there thought that they were going to burn through because he was preparing for the ISD attack, but a slight tactical error for BSS there maybe in burning the Raider just before it took the light cruiser, so they take that out of phase, although Trainer's gone down. But already with a full hull on Delta and Charlie at around about a half, David needs to be looking at unloading those rotaries on the big ships, which is what he now does. Charlie will burn pretty quick here, but they don't have a lot of morale to play with. They desperately need the oop here. It's coming in fast, down to 20 and lower, and it looks like that Jade are trying to PK the defense here. I don't see any. Oh, they're burning the radar, that's why. I was going to say, I don't see any farm coming in, but they are going to burn through that radar, or at least prep it. And they just need a couple of AI now. Delta is out of phaseable though. Silence low in the TIE fighter. Not his preferred ship, I think it's fair to say. But a resupply sees him recover his hull. Excuse me. There goes the flip. And we will go back on attack with Jade, who will get the first flagship attack here, although an instant boost for morale as Silence takes down the final frigate. So, Sea Wrench already coming in on the shield gen though, and one of those is already disabled. There comes the other one. Shield gens are both dunked, so they can start working on hull. Sea Wrench and Train will probably be looking at power, so marks have worn off, so that ion missile did not destroy power, but I'm sure Sea Wrench will be waiting for his ion missile to come off the cooldown as it does there, and that should be the end of power. So power goes down, but a great defense from BSS. I don't believe so. Blackheart and Wookie Cheeks both went down.
The Empire took out our corvette. The Empire's coming for
And
our
if we
frigates.
believe that, I'm not sure whether to believe what I was being told there with respect to the shield gens, but it does say that both shield gens were destroyed, but we will see if that is true or not. Anyway, BSS with a full morale bar will have this cruiser to burn through, frigate to burn through, and we'll go on. Oh, and there comes a don't joust the bomber. Sea Wrench. Sea Wrench goes down, trying to joust David. I would not recommend. So let's go on attack. Cronus in on the shield gen. Not sure how much damage he was able to do there, not sure if he was fully lined up, but one of the shield gens is done, but morale coming in super fast again for Jade, so the defences have been good in this match, and shields are still up on the MC-75. Finally the shields are disabled. Cronus working on the back end, but is dunked, and does well to recover from that without too much damage. We'll be needing a resupply. Raider goes down, so it's a couple of AI now just needed for Jade, and I think that this is too high for BSS to out of phase. Don't sell out for it, Cronus. Cronus low. Cronus goes down to the MC-75. David hangers for a new ship, and we will go on attack with Cavern Angels Jade, and they have 3/4 of a ISD hull to burn through here. Blackheart just leaving the hangar. Sea Wrench already in, looking at targeting perhaps, but also burning those turrets. These are nice juicy spot. Each one of those worth 7% of the hull when marks are not on, so that's a good hit there. And lining again on some more turrets. Circles the bridge of the ISD. This is looking good for Jade. The ISD is getting low. Trainer's gone down in the meantime. No Golos left for Senor Machete, but he is diligently working the underside of that ISD. Lasers need to come back up and recharge a little bit, but the ISD is hanging on by a thread, and indeed there it goes. Game 2 goes to CHA. Sorry, Game 3 goes to CHA.
The Empire won't forget
Congratulations
this
to them.
anytime
Great stuff. Okay, let's take a look at the scoreboard. And for Jade, leading the board, Signor Machete, 1 death, 54 AI, 64,000 capship damage. Sea Wrench with 3 deaths, 65,000 capship damage. 1 kill and 3 deaths, 22 AI, 53,000 capship damage for Blackheart. Train with 1 kill, 3 deaths, and 46,000 capship damage. And the murdering was done by BSS this time. Silence with 7 kills and 61,000 capship damage. Homunculus 3 kills, 1 death, 39, maybe 40,000 capship damage. David with 1 kill, 1 death, 37 AI, 37,000 capship damage. Schneeflocken with just the 1 death in the Reaper, and Cronus with 2 deaths, 38 AI and 27,000 capship damage. GG's both teams, great stuff. And so before we move across, I am just going to switch this over, and it will be Black Sabacc back on NR. Jade go back to Empire, and they will take a 2-1 lead into Game 4, and we will be right back as soon as I can get this done. Run a quick ad as well. Okay, let's get back to the action. We are here and ready. Teams are in. Pretty much ready to rock here. And we will get the final game of this best of 2 ×2 series underway. Jade with the advantage right now, 2-1, but Black Sabacc Squadron will be very, very keen to pull this back around and get a split. A great game from Jade there. I think they lost the opening, didn't they? But wrestled the game back. I sometimes get confused with that, I must confess. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought that they lost the opening. Can you remember anyone in chat? Fame, I'm looking at you. Hey, One Thick Wookie, good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Not sure if that is actually Wookie Cheeks. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. I do know though Lunar Wilderness is Silence. So good to see you, buddy. And we're just waiting now. Teams say they're ready, so here we go. And let's take a look, see if there are any changes. Schneeflocken and Silence, Cronus Saren, Edmund Fonda and Homunculus for BSS as the New Republic. So David very much favours the Empire faction and likes the TIE bomber enormously. So when possible, BSS switch up their roster. So we have a slightly different lineup there. And we have a slightly different lineup for CA Jade as well. Senor Machete, Sea Wrench, CA Train, Blackheart, but joining the Cavern Angels Jade roster is Tom K. Cello. I'm not sure exactly how you say it, but let's call him Tom. But Tom is, I know, somebody that had been looking to join a team, and it looks like Jade have picked him up, so that is absolutely terrific. Great to see them. And we'll see what ship he flies out in. In fact, I think we have... I think we have Tom Cocello. Thank you, Wookie. And I think what we'll find is that Tom will be taking over the support role from dem Wookie Cheeks. So that's probably why I think one pick Wookie in chat might well be DW Wookie Cheeks. So DW Cheeks. So let's see. Here we go with Schneeflecken, Edmund Fonda, Silence, Hunk, and Cronus flying out. And it's Cronus in the U-Wing again for BSS. And standard for Hunk, standard farm there. Edmund Fonda with interesting ion missiles and protorps, which is not usual for him, I don't think. And Edmund actually looks like he's hangered. Cronus with standard U-Wing of Marks and Resupplies. It's ion missiles and conks for Silence, and Silence with the standard farm loadout. So Edmund actually has gone back to ion missiles and conks, so switched out of those protorps. And indeed, it's a standard farm, standard Reaper loadout for Tom. Blackheart with Goliath missile and Multidots, so standard farm against Machete with Goliaths and MLMs as well. Illas Volta Bother and Sea Wrench with ion missiles and concussion missiles, and Train with ion missiles and anti-starfighter missiles. So Silence goes down, so a great pick on him. Morale is at half, and let's see who is going to win this arm wrestle of an opening. Sea Wrench looking at the Corvette. Tom has gone down in the meantime, but the Raider's about to be burnt, and that will almost hand the opening to CA Jade.
That Corvette is nothing but scrap now.
And blood coming in for Hunk as he goes evasive from Sea Wrench. Hunk low, needs a resupply, but how far away is Cronus? He's just coming back out, not quick enough for Hunk, unfortunately. So Jade take the opening on this all-important fourth game. And Train is in and gets the ion missile into Charlie there, and we'll begin orbits. Tom, I am sure, will be looking to get ion primaries into the shields of Charlie as well. Morale coming in, Senor Machete's gone down, and that's painful for Jade. Tom gets dunked, and Tom is, let's have a look at who Silence is on. Silence takes Tom there, just caught the Blastburst blast there. Silence now looking at Sea Wrench, Sea Wrench smoking, and gets marked. Can Sea Wrench pull back out of this? Sea Wrench twisting and turning like a twisty turner thing, but there's a lot of irons on him suddenly, and Silence checks off, and it looks like Sea Wrench will get away. Silence instead looking at Blackheart. Just one more pick will do that for BSS, and it's been a good defense. Shields down on Delta frigate, but not too much damage done. If they can get this pick on Blackheart, then that will pretty much hand them the opening. You need to get shifting, Blackheart. No. Silence gets the Plasburst kill on Blackheart, and it's BSS who go on attack. Cronus coming in, looking to get marks off, but coming under some real hassle and goes down. A great pick on the support there on Cronus. Silence. Marks not on. Oh my! I beg your pardon, Cronus did get marks on, so job done there, great job done. But paid for it, so he went down. Silence starts those plasburst orbits. And Edmund doing sort of my version of those plasburst orbits as well. A bit tighter than I can manage though. Meanwhile, Homunculus is under pressure. Homunculus about to go down, I think. Is it Sea Wrench? Or is it Train? Hunk has gone down. I missed the pick, but a good pick from Jade there. And now looking at Cronus again. Cronus bullied in game 1, of course. Excuse me. Has marks and Train does well to evade the ion missile there, but taking a lot of action. Jade now switching to the Corvette. Corvette will flip. I guess that everybody will be on that Corvette indeed. Train on. Machete still farming. Blackheart is looking at neat looking, but I'm sure that the Corvette will go down pretty soon. But BSS have got Charlie Frigate out of phaseable. There comes the call as the CR-90 Corvette gets burnt. Silence in on the orbit, but gets dunked. And fortunately the Nebulon is stripped there. Sorry, the light cruiser is stripped. And they complete the outer phase. Hunk is down again. So this time it's BSS who have lost the opening but come back strong in their first attack phase. So let's see what CA Jade can do here. And they don't have a lot of morale to work with. So great defense, helped a little bit by the out of phase there. Is Raider still up indeed? Yep, the Raider is up as well. So great farm from BSS. Moving that on very quickly, and the Raider will flip. Cronus looks like he's going back to the for a new ship. Sorry, for the MC-75 for a new ship. And Silence looking at the Raider. So looking at Wrench. I'm sure the fire missile did not connect. Raider goes down.
Nice one,
and it's just a pick or a pack for BSS now. And there goes Wrench. One more AI. In fact, thought the pick would be enough, but they just need one AI. And there it comes. Okay, so they will go on attack. A lot like Train, who's trying to complete the outer phase here. Pressure from Silence is getting the job done. It's a 2, it's a 1, it goes down. Good job. Let's have a look.
You destroyed an enemy fleet.
On defense here. Oh, they're going to go for the use. So, interesting stuff from Jade there. Blackheart's gone down. And Silence looking at Tom. More AI coming in. And once that out of phase comes in, morale will be below half. But Tom looks like he's out of energy. That's unfortunate. That's dunked. And Plasburst, Silence doesn't miss from there. So Tom goes down. And we'll start working on the cruiser again. And Delta is out of phase, so I imagine that they will pull back and prep for defense. Oh no, they burnt through, and yes, that was of course because the Corvette was still up. I'm beginning to lose my voice. And there comes the call to defend before BSS can really get in and do anything on the ISD. So, that double oop was a pretty high oop, but well executed by Jade, so that means that they are on attack. Edmund Fonda getting chased both by Blackheart and by Train.
Blackheart though now focuses on the right shield gen, and one of his teammates is already in on that and is taking him down, so Blackheart will be able to take this. Just needs to land the ordnance. Oh! What happened there? Not entirely sure, but that looked like a decent hit from me, but unfortunately the ordnance didn't land. It's very unfortunate. And Blackheart dunked and Blackheart goes down. Senor Machete has gone down. So this is a very spirited PK attack defense from BSS. Shield's still up on the MC75. These are always such hotly contested games between these two teams. Two teams that know each other really well, of course. Shields finally go down on the MC75, but they don't have a lot to work with here. T-Wrench has gone down. Blackheart just coming back out, but will stay back to defend. Train falling out, but it's tractored. Makes it away though. So let's have a look at what Silence is doing on this approach to the ISD. Great defense there. Just one shield gen down on the MC75. So what can BSS do here? Gem was dunked there. Marks went on. Oh. Not entirely sure what happened there. Must have been a line from Keenan, I think. The first irons there. The Silence will quickly take these. One more bit and it's done. There we go. And yeah, the other shield gem did not go down. And this is again a great defense from Jade. And it's going to end up in a similar situation. One shield gen down. Can Silence take the second gen before the phase moves here? Of course it can. But I imagine now they will pull out rather than going for power. Yep, and there comes the call to defend. So the game is pretty even here. Tom is in a bit of trouble there. From gets marked and goes down. Edmund Fonda down for BSS though, so pretty even, and the shields go down straight away on the MC75. So Jade need to just relax and get in here, not rush. I hope they're not trickling in, but Plasma there take Blackheart down. Blackheart caught flying a little bit straight there. Senor Machete is next in Silence's sights. A lot of iron coming in from Machete there, gets dunked. Recovers from the dunk really quickly though. And morale looking pretty good, but Machete needs a resupply. And there is Tom. And there comes the resupply. Great clutch resup there. But there comes the call to attack. They've defended the MC75, so Tom goes down once more. And I don't think that is oopable. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Shields are back up on the MC75. I think we have a base race here. MC75 at 13. But we've got a team wipe for Jade right now. So this will be interesting. Can they get in and take those 13 hull? Not sure if there are any weak spots available, but VSS already in on the ISD. They'll be uncontested because I'm certain that Jade will try for the outer phase here. Power goes down, and this is looking good for BSS. The hull of the ISD is at pretty much half, 51-50. There we go, 49 weak spot there, right in front of Punk. Takes that, and the ISD's at 25. Another weak spot there, right in front of them. What can? It is still a. It's still a. Pretty much a team wipe for Jade. They take the Raider, but it's too little, too late. BSS even this up at 2 apiece, and we will quickly run through the scoreboard, and then we will hot trot straight over to Lauren, who is running the. I believe it is either Kinton or Sabacc. Yeah, I'm not sure, Trevor. Obviously, they didn't have that. Let me quickly grab the screen there. Sea Wrench, 3 kills, 4 deaths, 99,500 capture damage. Machete, 1 kill, 4 deaths, 53 AI, 68,000 capture damage. Blackheart, 2 kills, 6 deaths, 19 AI, 75,000 capture damage. Train with 2 kills, 2 deaths, and 28,000 capture damage. But Tom was targeted there, 8 deaths for him. Meanwhile, Silence with 10 kills, 1 death. For 50,000 capship damage, Schneeflocken 1 kill, 1 death, 62 AI and 77,000 capship damage. Kronos 1 kill, 2 deaths, 9,000 capship damage. Hunk with 2 kills, 5 deaths, 13 AI, 44,000 capship damage. And I missed the last one, but it was 26,000 capship damage I saw there. Okay, I will settle up the prediction for you. It is BSS who take that one. I will also, just for completeness, we will settle up the scores, and we will say thank you, and I will roll the titles, and we will hop across to Lauren, who is casting the other game. Thanks very much for your company tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. GG's both teams. Really good series there, and we will, as I say, thank you very much for your company. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of the